Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on one second, my peoples. JJ's in the house. Fundora was 154 last night. I don't think he weighed 54 for the fight. I don't think so, JJ. I know he made weight, but I think last night he might have been a little bit heavier. Jose Chavez, Fundora versus Shiraz. That fight won't happen, my brother. Shiraz fights at 160. Fundora 154. So my peoples, I digressed. Let me give you guys the recap from yesterday. It was a great night of boxing. Actually, a great day. Why? Because Daniel Dubois and Oleksandr Usyk, they met in the daytime. If you live in the U.S., in the East Coast, in certain countries, that fight took place under the sun. Let me tell you what. It only went 5 rounds. Oleksandr Usyk with a devastating knockout on Daniel Dubois. Slumped him. Throughout the 5 rounds, it wasn't that as action-packed as the first one, but you could see that Usyk was winning. He was using, his technicality, using that jab, using that forward, giving angles, just doing what he does. Ultimately, stopped Dubois in the 5th round with a devastating shot. Like, slumped him. Like, it's not a figure of speech. Literally slumped Dubois like this. So there you have it. Oleksandr Usyk makes history once again by becoming undisputed for a 3rd time as a heavyweight champion of the world. Oleksandr Usyk is a pound-for-pound fighter, a great fighter, and he's going down as an all-time great as well. Let's move on to the next one, my peoples. Bam Rodriguez and Fumelala. What? Did you see that fight? First of all, from the first bell, you saw Bam Rodriguez closing the gap and letting his hands fly. But guess what? Fumelala wasn't playing around. He was fighting back. He was counter-punching. He was landing big shots on Bam Rodriguez. So even though Bam was winning the rounds, Fumelala was right there with him, competitive in every single round, landing big shots. But guess what? At the end of the day, Bam Rodriguez, his style, his slickness, his angles, his disgusting, brutal body punching, all of those things combined, and eventually Bam landed a nasty hook to Fumelala. I believe it was in the 9th round. And he just wobbled, staggered, and then Bam unleashed the combinations, letting his hands fly. Boom, 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 boom. The referee had to step in. Bam Rodriguez stopped Fumelala shoulders that he's a special fighter. On to the next one. Congratulations to Bam Rodriguez. Bam, still making history. Young boy, mid-20s, accomplishing like crazy. On to the next one. Tim Tszyu versus Sebastian Fundora. My peoples. What a showdown. In the first round, Sebastian Fundora dropped Tim Tszyu with a monster shot. I was like, there's no way Timmy's going to make it out of this round. A whole minute to go. Timmy kept fighting back, landing his own big shots while he was wobbly. Boom, boom, he was landing some big ones too. And he made it through the round. And he just kept fighting back. Fundora kept imposing that height, that reach, bam, bam, that uppercuts. Listen, I was looking, where is the rocket launcher? I was looking for a rocket launcher because Fundora was unleashing heat-seeking missiles yesterday night upon Tim Tszyu. That's how I saw it. And eventually, it broke him down. After the end of the 7th round, Timmy went to the corner, broken down, battered, bewildered, confused, pummeled. And I don't know what happened. The doctor went over there. The referee went over there. Some people are saying Timmy quit. Some people are saying no, the doctor suggested the fight be stopped, but it was stopped. I'm going to tell you right now, whether or not Timmy quit, I don't care. He took a lot of punishment, and I felt like, yeah, it's a good stoppage, regardless of why it got stopped. Sebastian Fundora showed us the elite level fighter that he is. Salute and congratulations to Sebastian Fundora. Another successful title defense. Let's move on to the main event. Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. So many people said that Manny Pacquiao was going to be too slow, that he was not going to be able to handle 12 rounds at 46 years old. And guess what? Manny Pacquiao proved everybody wrong. Pac-Man was out there looking fast, looking sharp, at times outworking Mario Barrios. Turned back the hands of time. We did not see a 46-year-old man in the ring with Mario Barrios. And listen, to be honest with you, the fight went the distance. It was a competitive fight. I had Manny Pacquiao edging out of victory. I thought he won the fight. But, to be fair, it was very close. There were some swing rounds that I felt like Manny Pacquiao stole it at the end, and maybe the judges didn't see it that way. So I respect the decision. Even at the end of the fight, I said, you know what? This thing could go either way. There's some swing rounds here and there. A draw, fair enough. We might get a rematch. Manny Pacquiao said, I only trained for 2 months. I want a rematch. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. If Manny Pacquiao is able to win the rematch, Floyd Mayweather is going to come out of retirement and try to take that title from Manny Pacquiao. We'll get a rematch between them two. That's how I see it playing out. But my peoples, yesterday was an amazing night of boxing. I had the opportunity, the honor of calling all of these fights. I have fun. I know you guys enjoyed it as well. There you have it, my peoples. This is Boxing for Breakfast. I'm JSmiff. Y'all already know it, man. Stay tuned in. We bringing you this serious boxing content. And my peoples, if you haven't seen the first episode, of Punchlines, you don't know what you're missing out. The first episode is out, my people. Go check it out. Punchlines is going to be on every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. JSmiff, Mr. KO. Yo, you got to tune in. You got to tune in. Listen, the first episode is 13 minutes long. Tune in for 2 minutes. If you tune in for 2 minutes, I guarantee you, you'll be hooked and you'll want to keep watching.